Hey, cousin. What's cracking? It's your favorite cousin, Marie Moses. But many of you know me as your favorite cousin, Ken Ken. For those of you who don't know me, I am a spiritual wellness practitioner, educator. I am an energy healer and transformative speaker. I'm not going to say the rest of what I feel, but I'm here. Just a little bit late, but I'm here. You said, Craig, don't start tripping, man. Craig, don't start tripping. You've been doing good, cousin. You've been showing up. Don't start tripping. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. I'm here. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, everybody coming in. Okay, I got some messages for you all today. It's not about me. It's not about how I feel. Okay, I'm just going to say this. I'm learning that when I express myself, I can show up better. When I don't express myself and when I don't say how I'm feeling and what I'm actually going through, it bothers me. And I used to be able to just not say things and just be like, okay, this is just the way that it is, whatever, and just go on, whatever. But for some odd reason, I know this is spirit, I cannot just not say what I'm feeling. And this is healing for me, and it's healing for all of you too, because I am learning to be open and to express myself and not to get upset like I used to years ago, or to shut down and just not deal with people at all like I have been doing more recently. So, hey cousin, hey everybody coming in. So, I don't know if y'all going through this too, but this is something that I've been not necessarily, okay, I'm going through it, but it's over. It's a wrap. But when you're going through the healing process, you can't just say, okay, this is what it is. I know what it is. I'm healed from it. No, it's a process. So you have to feel it and you have to work through the emotions, and then spirit takes you through all these ups and downs and, the ins and outs, so you can get the clarity about why it happened and all these things. And it's a process. Okay. These are cycles of healing that we are going through. So right now I'm going through this cycle of healing and learning not to give so much of myself. So some of you may be going through the same thing, but I just naturally love to give. That's just who I am. And I'm not going to lie to you. It bothers me to my absolute core that there are people in this world that will take as much as they can take, that will take advantage of people. It bothers me. It has always bothered me. And now I'm healing from this and just gaining the understanding that, okay, Ken, everybody is not like you, okay? And for you too, everybody does not think the same way you do. Just because you wouldn't do certain things to a person or you have pure intentions for other people, it doesn't mean that everybody has pure intentions for you. I get that in my mind. I understand that. But in my soul, okay, in my inside part, I don't like it. It's not that I don't accept it. I accept it because we cannot move forward to the next level until we accept things. Okay, we have to accept things for the way that they are here on this planet. Because remember, this is Earth School. Listen, we're learning together. I'm learning, we learn together. So I know that we're different, okay? People are different, and there are just some people in the world that will knowingly hurt you. They will knowingly take from you. They will be very aware of their intentions for you. They will lie to you. They will know the truth and not tell you. There are people that are like that. I don't like it. It bothers me real bad. And when I have to encounter these soulmates, because remember, these are our soulmates, okay? They teach us about our self-worth and value. So anytime we have to deal with people that are dishonest, people that are disloyal, people that, will hurt you and do these other type of things, when we have to deal with these type of people, it's always a signal for me. Spirit is telling me you need to tighten up. You need to tighten up. You're not focused in. You're not paying attention. So then when we encounter, thank you for the love, when we encounter these type of people, then we feel like they are bad. But they're not bad. They are our teachers. These are our soulmates. I get that. Okay? I understand that. But the inner child inside of me, she like to throw a fit sometimes. And she don't be wanting to be bothered. So thank you, cousin. When your cousin go away sometime and I just be feeling like I don't want to be bothered, that's why. And I feel like that's the case for a lot of people that are in a position to help others. It doesn't even have to be on a large scale as having a platform. It could just be in your family. When you give so much of yourself, when you are just so available and open to help people in any way that you can, you never would take from a person, hurt a person. You want to see everybody win. When you come across people that want to take from you, they want to lie to you, they want to make you look like you are something that you're not, and you're giving so much of yourself all the time, you get to a point where you're just like, I'm done. Like I just don't want to deal with it. So I get like that sometimes. So my cousins that know me, y'all know, I do take my time to myself. I do. And I need that. Like today I'm late, okay? I normally come on live at like 1 or 12 or something like that. I try to come on live like, noon, high noon. But sometimes it's 1. Today it's 2. It's late. Whenever you watch this, if you're watching a live replay on YouTube, you probably don't even, it just don't matter to you at all. But y'all here on TikTok, y'all may have been like, where's my cousin? Thank you for the love, y'all. You're like, where's my cousin at? I'm just a little bit late because I had to do my nails, I had to do my facial, and I had to do my hair. And I took my easy breezy time. But I'm here. And I'm learning to be gentle with myself. And I pray that you learn that too. You say, yes, we all need to take the time to ourselves. Great reminder, cousin. It's true. We do, because we're going to always have to be here for others. That's just what it is, And those of us that are born and created with this heart to just give and just to be so selfless, we look for opportunities to give and help people. That's just what we're here to do. But we also have to remember that we have a physical body. And this physical body has feelings. Now, if we were just spirit, then it would be like, okay, cool, no feeling, no problem. Humans are crazy, okay? Humans are crazy. But the fact that we have human emotions and things that we need and desires and all these other things, then we have to make sure that we take care of ourselves, because we can be so giving to others, and then one thing can happen to set you off and you feel like, you know what? I'm done. Take your time. Thank you, cousin. Take your time, slow down. Even those of you that have to go to work, if you have a business, whatever way you have to show up. Show up. Do it consistently, but do it at a speed that's good for you. Because you don't have to rush out there and be everything for everybody. It's making me emotional, I ain't gonna drop no thug tears, but it just make me feel emotional because I know I'm not the only person that feels like this. You give so much of yourself already. It's like you don't even ask for nothing back. You don't want nothing back. You don't want nobody to give you anything back. You're not keeping score for the things that you do for other people because you just like doing it. It makes you happy to make other people happy because you're created to be that way. But it's like, okay, I'm not asking for nothing back, but don't try to destroy me. Don't try to take everything I have. Don't try to take me out. Now, I'm just asking for that. Don't try to slander me and make me look like I'm a bad person when I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's like you ain't got to give me nothing back. I don't want you to do nothing for me, even though it would be nice. Listen, if you one of the ones that I'm talking to, just listen to what I'm saying. Because there's people out here in the world, they'll take as much as they can get and never even think about giving back to the person that gave to them because they feel like, oh, you got it. It ain't no big deal. You got it. But you never know. You never know. Even like me, for example, when I was telling y'all about our cousin that left that donation, that really touched my heart that our cousin, she took it out of her pocket to give to me. But I haven't had a person give me a donation in years, and I've been showing up every single day, every day. People don't even hit the like button, don't comment, don't give $1 like they get a pastor or nothing. But got the nerve and the gall and the audacity to look for you and feel entitled to your energy when you don't show up. I ain't here for it. I'm not. That's why I show up when I do. You said I needed to hear this before I go to work. I haven't been feeling good lately. Yeah, you got to take care of yourself. And when you have a job, it's so much more important for you to take care of yourself because you are on a schedule. You got to be here at this time. You get off at this time. You got to be there. Okay, they expect for you to show up at these times. But when they give you that little bit of time to yourself, whether it be a Friday off or Saturday or Sunday off, or you get off early or whatever, you have to remember your self-care day in the week, at least one day. If you want to go out with your friends and family, and that's cool. I'm talking about just one day for yourself where you don't even get out the bed if you don't want to. Get in the shower, put on your pajamas, and get back in the bed, okay? Don't do nothing because it's going to give you the energy that you need to keep going. It's so hard on us. And with this energy and this shift that's going on, I told y'all the energy is changing. It's changing and we all can feel it. But if we're trying to run too fast to keep up with the energy, it's like a treadmill. We're trying to run with the speed of the treadmill. It's like, no, you just need to jump off and just let it go, you know? And remember yourself. Know what you can tolerate. Just like I was saying on the treadmill, you got to know how fast you can go. So what if they running 100,000 miles next to you? Let them do that. Maybe you just want to do a brisk walk. Okay? Move at your own pace. Because I'm telling you, if you're running too fast right now or doing too much, your body is going to let you know. And you're going to feel like, I just don't want to do nothing at all. And you're going to get to that point. See, there was a time when we could push ourselves. Push, grind, go. There was a time for that. But humanity as a whole, we are changing how we live here because our Creator is putting us into alignment with the way we're supposed to live, the way we're designed to live, not the way that we've been programmed to live. You got to work so you can make money. You got to pay your car note. You got to pay your rent. You got to pay your mortgage. You got to do this. You got to open your business. You got to be successful. All this thing. Okay, that's what the world is telling us that we need to do. But our Creator is saying you need to think about how you feel when you do what you do. If you're doing it just for the money, is it worth the money for you to be stressed out every day? I know people that I love. Their bodies are literally breaking down, but they won't stop going to work to go to the doctor. Won't take one day off to go to the doctor to check on their back, their knees, their whatever's going on with their body because they got to go to work. That's over. You're welcome, cousin. You said thank you. You said I literally did nothing last week and it felt so good. It feels good. And when you find out, look, Spirit had to check me. Spirit said, look, everything that you're doing, you have decided to do it. You don't have to do nothing. Literally, the job you have, the business you open, all the things on your schedule is all planned by you. But the world will make you feel like, no, you have to do something. You have to. You got to get up and do something. And you don't. And we get to the point where we're working so much that we don't even know how to sit down and sit still without buzzing like this. I need to be doing something. I need to do something. Finding something to do. You don't have to do nothing. It should be okay for a human to just be here and just enjoy the breeze. Enjoy the view of life. Look at the little kids outside playing and laugh. You know, just the simple things in life, just enjoy that. But we have to slow ourselves down to enjoy the simple things. Because if we're always in a rush, we're speeding by. I got somewhere to go. Gotta go. Gotta go do this. Gotta go here, there. Okay, everywhere we gotta go. But we tell ourselves we gotta go. We tell ourselves what we gotta do. And if you don't have a 9-to-5 job, you don't really have an excuse. You're just out of alignment. That's it. And I can say that because I was that person too. That's why I took 3 years off when I was recording on YouTube. A lot of y'all know me from YouTube. I was on YouTube. I was recording all the time. When I was not on YouTube recording anymore, people wonder where I went. I went to take care of myself because I have been a mom since I was 17 years old. I was in a relationship all my 20s up until my 30s. I never had the opportunity to just be by myself, ever. I was always in college, getting a trade, certificate, this, that. Okay, always had something going on. Some type of license, doing something with the children. Children need to go here. Man want this, okay, all the time. Doing things for everybody else. And then when I got on YouTube, YouTube became my job. Being on YouTube and showing up as a content creator. If you don't record content, then you are not showing up for your job. So it became a job. And instead of it being fun like it used to be, like now, this is fun for me. I love doing what I do with the messages and giving you our message. I love it now. But when it becomes a job, it's not fun anymore. So my daughter, sidebar, she's the same way. She's very creative, my daughter. She is. She gets that from me. And, you know, her daddy got a little bit dewy, but she really get it from me. She know how to do hair. She know how to sew her own clothes. Remember I told y'all she made her own prom dress. She did her own lashes. She does her own hair. She's knit, sew, clean. I mean, anything you could think of, she can do it. I'm like, girl, I can make a child, let me tell you. But she's the type of person, she does not like to put prices on the things that she does. She doesn't like doing that. Because when it comes to like business and things like that, I'm like, oh, Diamond, you can really make money off of that. You know, you can sell that. She's like, no, I don't want to sell it. I don't want to do that. And I'm finding that there's so many people in the world that are like that. And they feel like, no, you know, you need to be a capitalist. You need to capitalize on your gifts and your talents. Thank you. You need to get more money for this. And that's how I'm thinking as a businesswoman, because I am a businesswoman too. I'm like, Diamond, you know, you have to, you know, put a price on some of these things because you're doing this work and you're not getting any money for it. She's like, I just enjoy it. She works her job, and then the things that she creates, she does not get paid for those things. She just enjoys doing it. But at the same time, I said, okay, you got to find a balance, because there is a balance, because you don't want to give away things for free, because then you get exhausted and then you won't enjoy it anymore. So it's just finding that balance, because some of you might be like that too. It's like you find a hard time putting prices on things that you do, but that's because of our heart. We want to live in a world where you can just get what you want and you don't even have to worry about paying for it. That's a perfect world, right? Just like, you don't have to worry about paying for it. Oh, you want these glasses? Here, you can have them. You don't have to give me nothing for it. I believe that the world will be like that one day. One day. But right now, we live in a society where it's like, you need to get paid. You need to get money. Because if you don't get money, then you're not going to pay your bills. You're not going to pay your mortgage. You're not going to have this and that, you know? So it's like, oh, yeah, I do need money, don't I? And then Spirit will get on you too about that, because you do need to make sure that there is an equal exchange. You do. But is that what life is all about? It's just, you know, giving and taking. It's just some of us that just, I don't know. I feel like we have a hard time integrating into the world. Like we're late bloomers in that way. Because there are people out here that find every opportunity to take advantage. If they can take advantage, they're going to take advantage. And then there are people like us that give the advantage. We're just like, I'll give you anything. Like, you can have it. It's not a big deal. I got more to give. I don't, it's not a problem for me. You could have it, you know? And then when people take advantage of you, and when people try to destroy you and kill that light in you, it's disheartening. It makes you feel like, you know what? I don't want to give nothing. I'm tired of y'all. You said the exchange can be energetic. It can. There's so many different ways to exchange. I believe we're going to go back to that way of being, because people are going to get tired of this whole money thing, you know? But right now it's still a thing. So it's like, okay, we have to get up and work and this and this and that. But I don't know. I don't get too stressed out about the world and the way that things are, but I do have my bouts, okay? I do have my bouts. And when I go through, it's like I normally have these thoughts, and I just, I don't talk to anybody about the way that I feel, the things that I feel, because a lot of times people don't understand that. It's like you could be talking to a person and they hear you, but they don't feel you. You know what I'm saying? I want people to feel what I'm saying, because when people talk to me, I feel what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? And I know when I get on here, my cousin, hey cousins, I know y'all are like, y'all understand. So if you've been guided to be online or whatever it is you've been guided to do, just do it from your heart. Just do what you enjoy doing. If the money comes from it, it'll come from it. I show up here all the time. TikTok don't pay me. YouTube does not pay me. I do not get paid for coming on here. I do it because I care and I love doing this. And the agreement that I have with my creator, our creator, is that I help the people and Spirit takes care of me. So I show up. I'm not worried about getting anything back, but I do have to encounter people that will try to hurt me or, try to take me down. And it's like, in my head, I just be, you know what I'm saying? It used to be a time where I would have smacked you and I would have been done with it. You know what I'm saying? It would have made me feel good. Spirit said, don't smack them, Ken. Don't cuss them out. Don't smack them. Don't do nothing. What Spirit told me was this: don't beat the sheep. Okay? When I hear that in my head, that's like Spirit telling me, like, don't beat the sheep. Okay? They don't know any better. Kind of like Christ said, forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. The person, but the soul of that person, thank you, they know very well what they're doing, and they were created to do what they're doing. It's life, right? It's life. We can't hit people when we get mad. We can't do that no more. He said it shows and it comes across beautifully. Thank you for your message. Thank you, cousin. You said, I've been watching you for years, now coming from YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. You said, right, it is true. You said, Ken, where you been? I haven't ran across your page in a while. I'm still here. And, I'll be honest with you. I used to feel guilty for not, showing up as much as I used to online. I used to feel like, dang, Ken, you need to show up. Everybody's waiting for you to show up with the messages. And I used to feel like, I know y'all look forward to the messages and everything because I have people that I watch and I look forward to them. But it's like, sometimes, you said, Ken, what you said? I can't hear you. I don't want to show up. There, I said it. Look at the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. But I'm working through it. Thank you for the love, y'all. I am working through it, and I appreciate people who do give, the people who do like, the people who share and who exchange energy and just sending positive energy. That's exchange, because believe it or not, there are people here on YouTube or on TikTok. They just scroll and just find negative things to say or negative things to do. And not just to me. They just do this to people all the time because they're in a negative headspace. Then they want to just spew that energy out on other people. But they don't understand that the people that they're doing that to, if they are sincerely giving from their heart, they don't understand that we've been doing this for years. For a long time, just giving so much of ourselves. And then they just say stuff like that. And it's like, okay, you know what? Then people disappear. That's why people disappear offline. You wonder where your favorite YouTubers are, your favorite TikTokers. Like this couple that I watch. Thank you for the love, y'all. Like this couple I watch on YouTube. Y'all know Queen Ken. I love Queen Ken and Kinsley. Those my baby cousins. I love them so much. And Kinsley's so pretty. But they recently got their house robbed, right? Now, everybody can look at Queen Ken and tell they are not bothering nobody. They live their life. They travel. They take care of their little family. And they share so much of their life. They share probably too much of their life, but that's what they do. They're content creators. So when they get new things, they share that. When they move, they do house tours and all these things. They're sharing their experience with other people, and it's very inspiring to a lot of people that watch because, you know, they go to Bora Bora and the Maldives and all these, you know, nice luxury places that some people will never go. And they take their camera, and you know, for vloggers, it's like they can't even really enjoy the trip and what they're doing because they always got the camera, you know. But that's what they do. It looks like, you know, to us on the opposite side, just looks like, oh, you know, this is just what they do. But they don't get the chance to enjoy their life like regular people because they always have the camera. So anyway, recently somebody just broke into their beautiful home. They got a beautiful brand new house. And somebody just broke into their house while they were gone. Didn't even really take nothing, I don't think, but, tried to rob them. And I can understand how they feel because it's like now they have to go back home to this house that they put all this time and effort and energy and fixing it up and hanging up pictures and doing their daughter's room and doing all these things and making it just how they want it to be, only to have some scummy little human bug to come in and crawl all around in their house and touching all on their stuff and taking stuff. Ooh, that made me so mad. I was so mad because people that are like that, they just bother me so much. Ooh. You said it's about showing up when you feel like it and not feeling guilt or shame for wanting rest. Exactly. And like for them, for example, they always show up online all the time. Like me, I was the same way. I always used to show up. And I can tell that when they don't record, they probably feel guilty about it. They probably don't have to record. You know, they're probably doing well. They don't have to. Like me, I took 3 years off. Not to say that I'm just this wealthiest person, but spiritually I am, because I'm not on the money system. So that means that if I need money, it comes to me. I don't have to go out and go get the money anymore. I'm past that. But there was a time when I needed to live like that. But when you don't have to show up and you still do anyway, like now, if I disappear for a whole year, everything is still going to be taken care of. That's spirit. Because me taking care of myself is also a part of me helping other people. I had to learn that. And I hope you learn that too. I hope you know that you are an important person. You know, I have to tell myself that. And that's weird. It's weird. But when I'm going through this cycle of healing that I'm going through right now, it makes me question my value, which we know that's what every lesson is about, right? Every lesson is teaching us our self-worth and value. And when I tell myself I am an important person, that is an affirmation for me. I am an important person. I tell myself that. I know I'm important. I'm going to choose myself all the time. But the way that I've been treated by other people, that is a part of the subconscious programming that's in my head that is always going to be like that. Like nobody is going to be good to you. That's hard to deal with, you know, when you're trying to heal from that and believe the goodness of people that are in the world. Everybody is not like that. Everybody is not just trying to take from you. Everybody's not talking about you behind your back. Everybody is not going to do those things. It's hard to believe until you see it. But that's just what it is. You said we can take breaks. Yes, we can. And we should. We should take breaks. We definitely should. You said I'm literally going through the same thing you're speaking to me. See? Thank you, Spirit. That's why Spirit be telling me to share, because I could be going through this and not say nothing. And a lot of people that you know, you probably see them online, you see them showing up or whatever it is that they do. They're showing up and do what they do, but nobody knows what they're going through. And do you know that people like us will not even get a phone call? Nobody will even pick up the phone and call and say, hey, how you doing? They know that you're not around, but nobody call you. They know, that, they could know that you need something or think about something nice to do for you and not do it. It's like me. I've been the type of person, like, if I know it's somebody's birthday, right? I could take a person out to eat for their birthday. Oh, let me take you out to eat. It's your birthday. Come on, I'll pick you up. Let's go out to eat. This stuff I used to do, right? So let's go eat. I'm gonna come pick you up and I'll buy you this, I'll buy you that, have a little gift bag for you, everything. It's your birthday. Then when my birthday come around, those same people will text and say happy birthday and that's it. If they text, they may text at the end of the day. And when they say, oh, it's Ken's birthday today, it's like no problem. I'm not worried about it because I didn't do it for you to give it back to me. But it would have been nice. You said who heals the healers? Exactly. Maybe that's my role. Maybe that's my role. Is to heal the healers. You said, hey, love, I used to watch you on YouTube. How are you? Hey, cousin. I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. Yeah, and it's a lot. Especially the spiritual women and spiritual men with spiritual gifts. Who do we go to? Like, we don't have a person, like normal people. Look, I'm saying normal. Sorry, normal people. But there is a difference. So, people who are spiritually open and aligned, who do we go to talk about the things that we're going through? Because we're always there showing up for other people. And we can feel like, okay, I'm going to go to a therapist. I'm going to go to a counselor. I'm going to go to a coach. And you go end up coaching them. They're going to be talking to you and you going to end up. That has happened to me so many times. And Spirit has taught me about doing that. Because guess where we go? We go to Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. We go to Spirit. Okay? In prayer, in meditation, in silence. And we rest and trust that everything works out for our good. And we have to slow down. And it makes us feel better when we do. That's the only way we recharge. Nothing else is going to help us. No outside person, even if you're married. You can go to your husband or your wife. But if they are not your divine counterpart, then what they give you is still will not be enough. They're going to say, oh, you going through that? You hungry? Then they may go make you some food that's not even going to help you in the ways that you need to be helped. So it's like, oh. Or they will say, go out, let's go out to eat. It's like, thanks. This is great. You want a candle? Or, yeah, great, sure. I guess. How about I turn the bath on for you? Okay. But if they're not your partner, they're not going to know what you need. Because I honestly believe that our divine counterparts, they are like us, twin souls, okay? So they have been through what we have been through, and they have a connection to the source, which is our creator, that will guide them and help them to help us. I feel like that's where we'll get our help from. Other than that, we're in the world by ourselves. So that's why so many of us want a partner. And it's like, it's okay to want a partner. Excuse me, but a lot of times we'll want the partner, but we want that partnership before we align spiritually and do the healing work that we need to do on ourselves. We have to do the work on ourselves first so we don't sabotage it. Then when the partner comes in, I feel like it'll be so much better, like the icing on the cake. Yes. Very true. You said we are building the infrastructure blindly. Yeah, it's true. But with spirit, we have support. But it's not like how I'm talking to you. I'm a spirit guide in the physical, yes. Okay? 100%. But the help that we receive, we have to learn how to hear what we don't hear and see what we don't see and connect to the unseen realm in a very different way than other people do. Because that's where our support comes from. That's where our comfort comes from. We have guides and ministers and mentors and, support, angelic support on the other side. They do help us. They do. They do. They do. When we pray, Spirit sends in the team. They come and help us. It is the truth. And most of the time, especially now, we're being guided to rest. Just be okay with resting. You don't have to get up and do anything. It's okay. It's okay. You say, are you still doing Capricorn readings? I would love for you to do one for me. See, here I am talking about myself, and I should be thinking about you. I'm sorry. I do readings, but I do collective readings. I don't do zodiac signs anymore. You said we don't have mentors. No, we don't have mentors. We don't. Because even the mentors that we feel like, we look up to, when you're spiritually connected to your gifts and your abilities, you could be like, you know how they say that you outgrow the mentor or the student becomes the teacher? When the student becomes the teacher, then that will become a problem because they will try to hold you down. Now it's just like, oh, you the little fry and I'm the big guy. It's like, no. And we're not going to ever let that happen, because we know on a soul level what we came here to do. Don't try to sun me and try to make me seem like I'm less than, like I can't be who I need to be. So then that turns us off from these whole elder-mentor relationships because it's like you find you an elder or whatever, godmom or minister or pastor or whoever it is you look up to. When they find out you got that light in you and they don't, I'm saying it. A lot of the people you look up to, you have something in you that they don't have in them. And that's why they don't want to connect with you. Because your light is very different from theirs. And what you're going to do is going to exceed what they're doing. And they don't want that. Just telling you the truth. So when you try to run to them and you try to say, oh, please help me, please help me, please help me. And they just treat you like you $2.50. That's why. That's why. On a soul level, they already know. They already know. You just don't know yet. But guess what? They're going to help you to find out. Because when they reject you or they start treating you like you $2.50, you're going to say, man, forget you. I don't need your help. I don't need no help from nobody. And then what you going to do? Go out there and do it and be the best at it as you should, which is the point of it all. See, we can't go running to people here. We can't do that. Not those of us that I'm talking to. We cannot do it. Every time we try to do it, you can try to run to your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend, whoever it is you try to run to. They are not going to be able to help you because we have to go to our Creator. We have to. That's the only way we make it. That's the only way we get clarity, healing, guidance, support. That's where we have to go. So we have to be quiet and still and stop pushing ourselves and distracting ourselves and allowing other people to drain us, plug into our energy and drain us to the core, and just pull back when it's time. You said preach. It's the truth. It's the truth. You said you're talking that talk, love. I'm just saying. You said, oh, wow, it's been years. Yes, it has been years. It has been years. You said, how do you know, or how do you know when you found or connected to your counterpart? Oh, you gonna know if you found your counterpart, you gonna know for sure. It's not even something that it ain't even something that you have to say. It's just, okay? There's no question. And a lot of times, especially for people that are spiritual, you will know that this person is coming before they even arrive. You will know. You will know. You know that they're coming. You feel like something's on the way. You feel like, you need to prepare. You can start preparing and start, you know how you nest when you're pregnant? You nest for the baby to come home. You can start doing that and preparing your life for a partner, and you don't even have one yet. You just know that you're going to have one. And you're not necessarily looking for one. This is how you're going to know that your divine partner is your divine partner, because you were not looking for them. They were not looking for you. Spirit crossed your paths like that. And it's undeniable. It's undeniable. And it's not so much of the pressure of being in a relationship. Oh, it needs to be like this, and we need to do this and this, that. No, this is like your friend. This is somebody that you relate to. This is your perfect person. How could you not know? How could you not know? This is the other half of you, your twin soul. That's them. It's perfect, but they may not be exactly like you. They may be different from you. But on a soul level, you're both the same. The same. But in the physical, this one could be like this could be like that. They could be older than you could be a little bit younger. They could be this religion, you could be that religion. They could be this or that. Okay, because you're going to learn from each other. You're not going to be the exact same, because how can you learn from your partner if you're exactly the same? So you have to learn how to coexist with this person, but it won't be hard because you've been through so much, and you compromising and having compassion for this person is going to be easy because what? You learn how to do it for yourself first. So that's what we have to learn how to do. We have to marry the divine feminine and the masculine within ourselves. Standing up for ourselves when we need to, resting when we need to, and learning how to love ourselves in that way. And then another person comes in, as within, so without. They will reflect back to us the love that we already give to ourselves. But most of the time, we don't have time to love ourselves. We want somebody else to do it. We don't have time to take care of ourselves. Let them do it. We don't have time to feed ourselves this nutritional food and all these things. Let them do it. It's like, no, we have to do it for ourselves first. Hey, cousin. Hey, water bottle. What's cracking, cousin? You said blessings, beautiful. You are. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. Okay, let me get y'all a message so I can get out of here. Hey, cousin. Hey, Peachy. Okay. First, we're going to channel the message, and then I'm going to confirm it with the card. So give me just 1 second. Let's clear the air. Okay. Okay, so we definitely are talking about the counterpart. Y'all don't want to be in a relationship. Y'all lying. That's what Spirit had told me. You're lying through your teeth. You're lying. You said, yes, I do, Ken. I do. I want to be loved. I want to be with somebody. No, you don't. You don't. You don't. You just got to be real with yourself. Because I'm going to tell you why. This is the message now, okay? Some of you have been through so much in relationships. I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. I'm talking about with friends, family. There's a lot that you have been through with people. Like I was telling you, okay? You have been through so much with people in your life for you to have to open up in a way that you need to let a person come in your life. That road is closed right now. I'm telling you this because I'm your favorite cousin. If there's a blockage, you can unblock it. But I'm telling you right now, that's the energy. The energy is saying you don't want a person. You don't. This is the reason why we settle in relationships. This is the reason why we go after people that are unavailable. This is the reason why we seclude ourselves and we don't allow people in at all. Okay? Because of the pressure and all that comes with being in a relationship. I'm talking about a real relationship where it is give and take. It's equal partnership. You don't want that. You said not a thing, still doing, oh, cousin, you said you ain't doing a thing, still doing your homework. Cousin then went back to school. That's what I'm talking about. That's my cousin. I'm doing good, cousin. Okay, back to the message, okay? So I'm just telling you this. If you do want to be in a relationship and you say, no, I do really sincerely want a person. I do want to be in a relationship. Energetically, remember, our aura is speaking to the universe. Our mouth can say what it wants. We can think whatever we want. You can have this fantasy in your head. You can visualize it and all the things. But remember, alignment is thoughts, feelings, actions, and beliefs. All those. So you could be thinking about it and visualizing it all day long. And you could be feeling like, okay, yeah, this will be nice and this and this and that. But inside, do you really believe somebody can love you? Do you? Do you believe that somebody can understand you and take care of you and give the same love to you that you give to everybody else? Or do you say, no, nobody can do that. Nobody can love me. Inside, you could be saying that. That's what I'm getting. You say, you're so correct. You're so right. I've decided I don't want a relationship. I want to be rich. It's easier. It's easy to manifest money. That's easy. That's literally the first thing you start manifesting is money. When you start realizing you have the power to manifest whatever you want, you will manifest money. And you probably will do it a lot. Okay? I'm telling you what I know. But when you start healing and you want to evolve and do what you came here to do, your life purpose work, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about you healing first, becoming the person that you were created to be, aligning with your purpose work and doing that work, but that requires an open heart. You cannot do your life purpose work with a closed heart. You can do whatever you want to do to get rich. You can go out there and sell an eyelash, okay? You can go out there and create a robot. Do it. But I'm talking about your life purpose work. It's connected to your traumas. The things that hurt you the most. The experiences that you feel like shouldn't have happened to you. All of that energy that we try to run away from, we don't want to deal with, the heartbreak, the abuse, the rejection, all that, the divorce, and all these hardships, all these negative experiences, the things that you don't want to talk about to other people, those are the experiences that are connected to our life purpose work. Because it opens our heart and it heals us as we help other people to heal. But how can we help other people, which is what we try to do? We go out there and we want to help other people, but we don't want to do that work on ourselves. It's like it's easier for us to see what's wrong with everybody else. But when it comes to us working on ourselves, it's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. You say you want both? You can have both. You can be very successful and be married and be in love. I honestly believe that. But it will not come before we have a connection with our Creator. Our relationship with Spirit has to come first because our Creator has to give us the blueprint. Our Creator has to teach us how to love and allow that loving energy to flow to us and through us into the world. We don't have the ability to love because we've been through too much. I just told you. We've been through too much. Every ounce of love that you think you're giving somebody is fake love. I'm telling you that right now. You heard it from me. Because until you love yourself, you cannot give to other people what you don't have for yourself. So how do you treat yourself? How do you allow other people to treat you? That's how you can gauge that. Are you hard on yourself? Are you stressing yourself out? Are you putting yourself in these messed up positions and doing all these different type of things? Are you eating trash food, pouring sugar and all this junk down your body and making it up and putting a Versace robe on like you taking care of yourself? I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. We have to take care of ourselves first. We have to love ourselves and do better and connect to our Creator. Spirit, our higher self, the greatest version of us, is one with our Creator. Until we get that connection to our Creator, we can't get to the loving partner. But we got to slow down and we have to be quiet so we can hear. But who wants to listen and spend time connecting spiritually to our Creator? We don't have time. Most people don't. I ain't gonna say we, because I do. It's them. It's not me. Look, I'm a good kid. Y'all bad. I'm just playing. It's them. It's not me. I'm here. When y'all be getting that whooping, I'll be on the sideline watching. I don't want to get a whooping. I don't want to get a whooping. What I need to do? I ain't got told up too much by life. Experiences. Listen, I'm at the point to where now, this is what I'm manifesting for all of humanity, period. We do not have to learn hard lessons anymore. That's my prayer for all of us. Save us, help us from these hard lessons. Can we just live in a place where we don't have to learn these hard lessons? I don't want it no more. I'm tired. We tired. We are tired. Thank you. Thank you for the love, y'all. We are tired. Okay? You said, cousin, I feel you. It's tough. It is tough. We are tired. Okay? Goodness. You can hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, they calling back. Stop doing that, y'all. If a person don't answer the phone, don't call them twice. Unless they your child. If they your child, you can call them twice. But if they don't answer the first time, don't call them back. I can't stand when people do that. Or your husband or your wife. Yeah, they can do that. People be calling you back to back. Oh, you didn't answer? Let me call you back. Sometimes people don't want to answer the phone or they're busy. And then don't be that person and say, well, I called you. Why didn't you answer the phone? Because I didn't want to answer the phone. I didn't want to. Is that what you want to hear? I didn't want to answer the phone for you. I was doing something that was more important. Don't ask people that. You said most of the times I don't want to talk. Okay. So it's like, don't ask people that question unless you want to know the truth. Don't ask. If they didn't answer, just assume they're busy. They're going to call me back later. Okay? What it is. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what the chorus say. Oh, let's see what the chorus say. Okay, so we got the 7 of diamonds. Look, I'll show y'all. 7 of diamonds. Oh, the 6 of hearts. This is that Luther Vandross song, Wait for Love. Y'all ever heard that song by Luther Vandross? Don't listen to it when you sad because you're going to start crying. Wait for love and you gonna get your chance to love. Wait for love, wait for love. It's going to happen. He said, kid, ain't nobody never gonna love me. Yes, they will, cousin. Look, the 9 of clubs. This is like the wounded warrior. Oh my goodness, that Luther Vandross song. It keep playing in my head. Wait for love. And the lyrics to that song is, I know he meant well. I know Luther's OG, okay? But that man could write a song to make you cry. That man, oh my goodness. Yeah, Big Luther. Yeah, you said that's my song. Oh, cousin, I can hear that song. Because he was talking about, like, nothing hurts as bad as when you feel you gave up too easily or something like that. Oh, he said, I remember not too long ago, I was just a lonely person with a lonely heart or something like that. Yeah, cousin. You said sing it. I ain't gonna sing it. I ain't gonna sing it. Because he was really singing, wasn't he? You said, cousin, your eyebrows look good. My brow artist retired 3 years ago, and I've only had mine done twice. Thank you, cousin. I've been working on it. Y'all know I be doing my own stuff. I told you my daughter got it from me, because I be doing my own stuff. I used to go pay and get that stuff done, but that is my time to slow down. When I do my brows, lashes, nails, toes, all that, I do it myself. Thank you, cousin. You said sometimes life takes a long... Oh, sometimes love takes a long time. Yeah, that's what the song says. Sometimes love takes a long time. But wait for love because you're going to get your chance to love. Oh, my goodness, cousin. Now, y'all know we at different points on the path. Everybody's at different points. Okay? Some people are at the beginning, the middle, and some people are ready for this. But I feel like this is not just a romantic partner. It includes a romantic partner. It's like a package. But there are people who love you. They're going to show you that they love you. Friends, new soulmates. Yup. Okay, this is the 10 of Wands. Dang, cousin. You got the Wounded Warrior and you got the 10 of Clubs. This is like the 10 of Wands. My goodness. Okay, last card. The 5 of Diamonds is like the 5 of Pentacles. Y'all know that's the card with the 2 people outside in the cold. So you got the 10 of Clubs, the 9 of Clubs, and the 5 of Pentacles. See, this is the energy I'm picking up right here. This Wounded Warrior energy. It's like, what's that one commercial you said? Nobody ever pays me in gum or something like that. You always think it's gonna be bad. You always wait for the next shoe to drop, the boot to drop, the big boot to drop. You said, girl, I didn't. Hold on. Girl, I didn't. When you have the retreat, I need you to do mine. Oh, okay. When we had a retreat, you want me to do yours? I'll do your lashes, cousin. I mean your brows. I'm looking at my lashes. I'll do your brows. Because that makes a big difference, ladies. Sidebar. I don't even be wearing a lot of makeup. I don't. But the brows and the eyes, that's it. Mascara. Push a little bit of concealer on, you know. You don't even need it all over your face. Wherever you need it, you know. That's it. That's it. A little lip gloss. You popping. That's all we need. But yeah. I can remember a time when I didn't used to do this. It wasn't important for me to get done up and you know, take care of myself in this way. So this is what I'm saying. We're all at different levels because I could remember being a different type of person, but still feeling like I wanted to be in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? But I wasn't taking very good care of myself. I wasn't eating properly. I wasn't taking care of myself. So I had to go through years, cycles of learning how to do that, and spirit will guide you from within. So all the things you know you need to start doing, you start doing those things. And you know you're being guided. Spirit will guide you to take care of yourself. I'm telling you that. Even when you're wearing certain clothes, spirit will be like, nope, cover that up, take that off. I'm telling you, get locked in if you want to. You're gonna feel like you got, like I told you, you got something on your shoulder. I always telling you, check yourself. You're going to have that all the time. And you can't get rid of it. It's more than just your conscience. It's spirit. So whatever you're being guided to do, do it. Because the thing is, a lot of times we feel like we want somebody else to come in and make our lives better, and it's not going to happen. And men do this too. They want women to come in and be their peace. Why do you think a woman want to come in and be your peace? You are miserable, man. And you have created a miserable existence for yourself. And you think a woman gonna come in and be your peace. No, you're gonna drive her crazy. You're gonna get on her nerve. She could be peaceful. You're gonna be mad because she peaceful and you're not. And then you're gonna make her like you. Men do it all the time. So ladies, don't fall for that. If a man tell you, oh, I just want a woman to be my peace, you better get out of there. You better get out of there, my dear. Okay? Because that is a man who is searching for peace. He don't have it. Because if he already had it, he wouldn't be saying he wanted. You see what I'm saying? A peaceful man, he gonna be chilling. He gonna be chilling. He's not gonna be all rah and all that. At war with himself. We all go through that cycle, so it's not a bad thing. But I'm saying you want to be with somebody who is at the level that you are. They're not at war with themselves anymore. They actually are gentle with themselves. They take care of themselves. Same way I'm saying for you, it's the same thing for men too. I don't know why men feel like they can get off the hook. Like women got to do the hard work and men can just be whatever and they can go to work and work themselves into the ground and we just have to live with that because he the man bringing home the cheese or whatever. No. Because then you're going to be overworked and stressed out and getting on my last nerve. We don't want your overworked self. So go on. Get away from us with that, Apollo. We don't want you. You said right. It's the truth. It is the truth. I said, man, you ain't lying. It is the truth. So, it's what it is. Okay. Wounded Warrior. We need to work on this. Okay, so this is the 4 of spades any of the spades, if you read these cards, if you're watching me, if you read these cards, the spades are always air energy. You can think of swords, but it's always air energy and thoughts. So that's the reason why I said the 3 of spades and the 4 of spades, this is you always thinking about heartbreak. And all these love songs and sad love songs is playing up in my head. Goodness gracious. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with listening to a good love song. I love me a good love song too. But listen to some songs that are about love. Because you could be thinking about love in a very, very negative way. Because the people that were supposed to love you or the people that claim to love you, they did you dirty. And that's stuck in your subconscious program. It's stuck up there. You're like, man, my friend did me wrong, my sister did me wrong, my brother did me wrong, my mama did me wrong, my daddy did me wrong, my ex did me wrong, everybody. And that could be very real. That could be very real. You say it's the truth. It is the truth. For those of you that I'm talking to, y'all already know how it is in this life. It's very hard for us to find refuge in people. That's why I was telling you that we have to go to our Creator for what we need, because we're not going to get it from a person. But going through those experiences, even though, like I was telling you, even though we can know, okay, this is necessary. I need to go through these experiences. I have grown and I have become this person that I am and all these things. Okay, we understand that. But the fact that it happened, it can throw you off mentally when it comes to people. It can make you feel like, oof, give you that ick. What did they say? That ick feeling. Ugh. I feel like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all my cousin. I'm telling you the truth. Yes, I know that I'm a wife. Spirit told me I'm a wife. Yes, I know that. The only reason why I feel like I'm a wife because Spirit told me there's a man, you need to help him. Spirit told me that years ago. I got that message years ago. Okay, cool. Okay, fine. Who is it? I'll know whenever I need to know. But in my heart, there was so much that needed to be worked on within me because I honestly do not want to deal with it. I'll just tell you the truth. I'm not the type of woman that feel like I want a man. I don't. Because I know what it feels like to be in a relationship for a very long time. And I feel like, okay, now that I'm free, I'm free. And now Spirit telling me, no, I got another thing for you to do. This is part of your purpose. You need to help him. I'm like, okay, great. Lucky me. I mean, I'll be in a relationship one day. It could be years from now because you never know. Because we never know the date or the time. We just know that it's going to happen. It's the same thing for you. You have to know, look, cousin, new friendships right here. New friendships and new partnerships right here. They coming in. And you could feel like you don't want to deal with it, like your cousin. I'm being honest with you. Even when it comes to regular friendships with anybody. Baby, who has the time to deal with these folks and to see, okay, are you loyal? Are you a liar? Are you honest? I mean, I know you smiling in my face, but what is your intention? Because people be having things in their mind and they have a whole nother motive. And you could just be up there eating and smiling and cheesing and thinking that, oh, this person is cool, we cool. And the whole time they're looking at you, looking around your house, looking at your car, and, you know, all these things, and waiting for the opportunity to pounce on you. Say, Ken, calm down. Come back, Killa. Come back. Okay. Okay. Right. You said, are you abusive? Are you going to get angry with me and knock me upside the head? Have you dealt with that? Oh, baby, I ain't going to hurt you. I would never. Do I look like that person that's going to hurt you? Huh? What's wrong with your eye? I seen your eye twiggling. I don't know about this. I don't know. You said not the wink. They been doing that. Now, come on now. See, you got trust issues. Was your daddy in your house? Fool, this ain't got nothing to do with my daddy being in the house. It got something to do with you humans. and my eye is on you, the good one. Right, you said, are emotionally abusive? Right. Are you going to try to play mind games with me? And don't have no spiritual gifts. Oh, man. They will try to play every game with you underneath the sun. Okay? All the game. It's like, I'm not even trying to play games with you. Why are you trying to play with my head? That's the worst type of person. And friends, too. Females do it, too. I done had females try to come sit next to me. I'm telling you, they will sit next to me just to try to read my energy. Weird Isha. Okay, not Moesha. Weird Isha. Why did you come sit over here thinking that I was not going to know that you came over here to sit next to me to try to read my energy? If I wanted to read a person's energy, I could do that. I don't need to. Because this is what I know about people. In time, they're going to tell you who they are. So people play these mind games. Oh, I'm going to do this to see if she do that. I'm going to say this to see if he do. Okay, you know how people play these games. But you don't have to play a game because time is going to tell you who the person is. Give it time. And that's something we have to learn. Just give it time. Because we go straight in feeling like, oh, yeah, we family, we cool. I got your back, you got my back, you can help me, I can help you. We just go in straight in like that. It's like, hold on, wait a minute. They improve themselves. And I learned this from Spirit. Because Spirit sent us through the fire. Before we can get up on any platform and say that we are qualified and we this or that, we have to go through initiation, after birth, after cleanse, after all of it. Before we can say, okay, I'm ready. Or before Spirit puts us in a position, thank you, puts us in a position to speak to anybody on the behalf of the Most High. We have to go through it. And the people that haven't gone through it, you're going to see them and you're going to know them. And they're going to fall and they're going to go away. So Spirit taught me that. Yeah. But watch them. You know, you watch people. That's all you got to do. Observe them. But all that weird energy people be coming with, it making me mad. You said trying to gaslight my psychic downloads. I know what I felt. Exactly. So like, me, you tripping. What you talking about? You crazy. That one person called me crazy. If I say something, somebody call me crazy? Oh, okay. I will never talk to that person again. Because I know I ain't crazy. I got a beautiful mind. Beautiful mind. This up in here, yeah, it's all good. Don't try to tell me I ain't hear what I heard. Because, listen, this has been fine-tuned by the best. I didn't do this. Spirit did this. So if you saying I'm crazy, you saying that what's in me is wrong. No. Now, is there times when, you know, the human aspect can kick in? Yeah, but that's why you slow yourself down too. You be slow to react. You be slow to respond because then you can check yourself. They don't have to check you. But if you know that a person has the habit of always trying to make you feel like what you feel is not valid, it's over. Because there's no compromise. There's no compromise. That's somebody who doesn't want to grow with you. A person that want to grow with you, they're going to hear you out. They're going to say, I understand why you feel like that. That makes sense. Yeah, I get it. But this is where I was coming from. I didn't mean that, you know. And it's an exchange. It's a conversation. And then there's adjustment. And then it's not even an issue again. But you going through the same thing with a person over and over and over and over again. We got to know when to go. That's the biggest lesson. Because a lot of times we don't go when we know to go. We know this person is not for us, but we stay. We know that this family member doesn't really like us, but we keep them around because they're family. We know that this friend is talking about us behind our back, but we keep this friend around. So is it their fault? We got to take ownership too. Because a lot of times we keep people in our life that should be gone. And we keep them there. And then we go through years of this abuse, years of being treated in a way that we don't deserve to be treated, but we feel like, okay, this is my person, this is my friend, this is my family, this is how it's supposed to be. Then one day you wake up and say, no, this ain't how it's supposed to be. And then you walk away. Then you reclaim your power. So many of us are at that point where it's like now we have walked away. But we're dealing with the aftermath of the fact we stayed for so long. We believed in people that did the unbelievable things to us. It make you feel like I don't want to believe in none of y'all. I don't want to think the best about any of you. Turn it to Cruella de Vil. Oh, I got my black and white on. And start taking puppies out and cats. Sorry. That was just a little shadow side kicking in, okay? But I can understand, That's why I say I understand the dark and the light very well. Because people who decide to do dark things, they're doing that for a reason. They're doing that from their pain. But we are choosing light for the same exact reason. Because we've been through so much and been through so much pain, we don't want other people to go through it. I get that. Still got a problem with it, though. Still got a problem with it. I'm working through it. Ooh, we got financial health here. Money, 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 money. You said, ooh, that make me happy. Yeah, spirit no. Look, self-respect. So it's some type of lesson that you have learned. You have learned the lesson, whatever it is that you needed to walk away from, whatever it is that you needed to do. You have, ooh, look, release. Come on, spirit. There it is. You let it go. Remember, I told you that we're dealing with the aftermath. Okay? So your cousin is going to tell you, this is the energy. Some of you still in it. Some of you still in the pain. You don't want to let it go. Some of you say, you know what, I'm done with it. It's cool. But you still got to work through the cycle of healing. Thank you for the love, y'all. You still got to work through that healing. And then there's some of you, it's done. It's clear. That's what I heard. Yeah, you could be working on your fitness. Some of you are working on fitness here. Or you're doing something that is bringing you joy and is good for your body. So this could be even going for walks. You can start going for walks. You can start drinking more water. You can start doing something that is making your body look better and you feel better because of it. So instead of you hurting yourself because other people have hurt you, you have learned to transmute that energy and say, okay, even if you all have hurt me, even if I feel sad, even if whatever, I'm going to show up and be my best to me. I'm going to be better for me. And that's the point of it all. I know. Thank you, cousin. Thank you for the love. I know. It's like, dang, but do we got to go through that? Look, do we got to go through that? Learning the hard way. Do we have to go through that? That's what we're here to do. I wish I could say that we don't. But as of now, that's the way it is. I can just tell you what it is. Our Creator has to explain to us why and give us the closure. Why we have to learn the hard way. It literally says that, learning the hard way. And you have angelic support. That's why I was telling you about your support team. If you're looking for support in the physical, you will be discouraged because your support is in the spiritual realm. Look at this ancestor right here. Okay? And it doesn't matter what color you are. Black, white, Hispanic, what is it? Brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, Asian, whatever, okay? Apply however it needs to apply in your life. But you have guidance. And if you're a spiritual person and you've had to go through a lot spiritually with the spirits, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Then you could feel like you don't even have support in the spirit because there are times when your guides will back off and let you go through things. And you're like, dang, I thought y'all had my back. I mean, what's going on? What's going on? They still there. They're still there with you. You still have that support. You do. But look, the lessons have to be learned. You got to go through. You got to go through it. And even the angels will watch you go through. They cannot intervene in your lessons because that's what you came here to do. Because it develops you in a way that nothing else will. So just like as a parent or your parent had to watch you go through certain experiences and know that's not going to be good for this child of mine. But this is what they want to do, or this is what they need to experience so they can learn. And then you go through and then you learn for yourself. That's what life is about. That's what it's all about. Thank you, cousin. That's what it's all about. So when we get down and we start feeling sad about our experiences in life and why I gotta go through this and okay, I'm telling you why. We go through hard lessons so that we can learn, what does the book say? Who I am. We have to learn that. But we don't learn that just by our creator saying, here you go. Okay, I created you. Here's a book. Now read this book. And in this book is going to be the basic instructions for you to live your life. Pattern your life and your existence off everything in the book. That's a good start. Okay? That's a good start. We all start off with a book, right? I don't care what kind of book it was. It could be the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, or whatever. We all start off with a book. But as we evolve spiritually, then we connect to that voice of our creator that is in your head. It's in your head. It sounds just like you. It's always telling you, do this instead of that. We all hear it, but we ignore it. Look, at the bottom of the deck, you got negative thoughts here. Thank you, cousin. You got negative thoughts here. We feel like, oh no, I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to do that. We know what's best for us, but we choose to do what is not best for us. And then we get ourselves in situations and we feel like life is terrible. But not always. Sometimes it's just because of what we chose. But we were supposed to choose that. So it's no wrong. Because again, your soul has to have certain experiences in order for you to grow. Because how would you release or have anything to grow from, or how would you know who you are if you don't go through these experiences? That's what life is about. And the harder the lesson, the more you learn and the greater you become. That's how it is if you don't get stuck in the experience. Because sometimes we can get stuck in the experience and we feel like, we can't let it go. We can't let go of the betrayal. We can't let go of the abuse. We can't let go of what they have said about us. It's playing in our subconscious mind, so we feel like, okay, this got to be true. Everybody is treating me this way. It has to be true, but it's not true. You have to know who you are. People trying to turn you against yourself. People try to tell you, oh, you ain't smart. You ain't this. You're not that. And then you start believing it. You got to know who you are. You got to say, nah, I know how you feel about me. I know what you're saying about me. I know you're trying to make me feel. And even life in general, people will try to make you feel bad. Look, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. It's all good. It's all good, Waddy. Look, here go the memories. Thinking about what you did, what had happened, what you should have did. I don't know how I let that happen, man. I don't know. Look, prayer. Make sure you pray. Ask Spirit to help you. You have not because you ask not. If you want to release anything and you're having a difficult time because of the memories and the program that's in your head, you have to ask Spirit to help you, because that is a divine intervention that will happen that will literally help you reprogram your mind and your thinking. And then you will think differently. How do I know? It has happened for me. That's how I became this person. It's not just because I fast, I eat different, I live different. Okay, I can do all that, but only because Spirit has changed my mind. Because before I tried to do it on my own and I couldn't do it. So we try to do it on our own, we can't do it. So we live with these memories and all of this going on in our head until we say, help. That's how life is. It gets so hard on us, then we have to go to our Creator and say, help, I need some help. And then when we get the guidance, listen to it. It could be something as simple as changing what you eat. It could be something as simple as, well, that's not simple, it's hard. But it could be something like, backing up from a certain person. Get that person out of your life. Because as long as they're in your life, look, distractions. What are the distractions? What is holding you back? Something's going on. Spirit will reveal it to you. And you'll say it out your mouth. You'll say, I need to stop doing this. I need to stop smoking. When I was used to smoke, I need to stop smoking. I used to be here. I need to stop smoking. I knew it. But it took some time. And it does take time. You said they sure will. Oh, yeah, you will know. You will know. But if you don't do it, if you don't do the things you know you're guided to do, look at this. Realistic expectations. We cannot expect for things to change or the people to change if we don't change. So you know how they say if you're in a relationship or especially like in a marriage, if you want the marriage to change, you don't try to change your partner, you change. And then they will change because you have changed. And if they don't change after you've changed, then you know you're in a toxic situation. That person may not ever change. You need to let that person go. But you don't stop being the person you need to be because you changing is what brings in the good. So that's why we change ourselves. That's why we love ourselves more. This is why we take care of ourselves because we want better. And we're sending that message out through our aura, through our energy into the universe. I want good people. I want to feel good in life. I don't want abuse. I don't want people just taken away from me. I'm not accepting that. Remember, this is your reality. So whatever is happening in your reality, if you don't like it, you can say, I don't accept this in my reality, whether it's in the physical or the spiritual. And I'm saying this for spiritual people too, because you can get the thoughts. And you can feel like, oh, this is guidance. Even if you get guidance and you don't want that, you have to know yourself well enough to know this is not what I want. Because there are forces in the spiritual realm that will try to impress thoughts in your head and make you believe that that's what you want. Because if you agree that that's what you want, that's what you will manifest. It gets deep. I ain't gonna go too deep into the spirituals. But that's what it is. So you have to know, no, this is not what I want. I don't want that. No. Like some people, especially those of us who grew up in poverty, we were taught that we are not supposed to have success. Or it's not a popular thing, Having success is not good, It's greedy. All you need is just enough. So we feel like, oh, as long as I got enough. But that's selfish. Because how can you do for anybody else or do what you came here to do if all you got is enough for yourself? Our Creator is going to give us more than enough. Yeah, more than enough. So you have to see through the illusions. There it is. That card always popping out, ain't it? She is always popping out. And have self-compassion for yourself. Okay? It's real. You said, I hope there will be a playback of this. Yes. So the live replay is going to be on YouTube. We got 3 YouTube channels, cousin. It's going to be on the I Am Marie Moses channel. I'm going to post it over there. You said it seemed like so much I need to do in little time. You have time. Remember, you create time. It's your life. You create the time. There's no rush. None at all. Take it step by step. Because remember, the person that you are now, it took you years to become this person. If you're 40 years old, 50, however old you are, you've been going through this for all this time. It's not going to be overnight that you're going to shift. But change your mindset and shift this paradigm. It takes time. Months, years. That's why you have to slow down. Look, I got my time clock right here. I'm looking at this. The hourglass. See how slow that is? slow. Like, we gonna be here for a long time. But we have to be okay with moving slow. And that's how we're supposed to move through life. Because when you are slowly coasting through life, you can make these adjustments and just flow. But if we're like, oh, I gotta go, I gotta get to where I need to be the person I need to be, so I can do the thing I need to do. It's like, no. You say I think I just be in survival mode, like I have to rush doing things. We're all coming from working on jobs and being programmed to be like that. We started off in school, elementary school. Get up, go to school, get on the bus. You got to be at the bus at 7:05. You got to be here at 10:05. If you want to eat breakfast, you need to be here by 8:30. We've been going through that since we were children. So that's all we know. We don't know what it's like just to wake up every day and say, what do I want to do today? Do I want to go to work? Do I want to rest? Do I want to go to the park? Do I want to go to the mountain? Do I want to go to a friend's house? What do I want to do today? Do I want to go shopping? Do I want to finish painting this wall? Or what do I want to do? We don't come up like that. It's always rush. And then once we graduate, then either we're going to college and we're going back on schedule again, or we're going to work. Once we get in the workforce, it's over. Because it's always go. Always. You got to get up in the morning. You got to get yourself dressed. If you have children, you got to get them dressed. You got to make sure you drop them off at 8:10 because they got to get to breakfast. And then you got to come back and pick them up after you get off from work. Okay, it's just all the time. So we can't expect, remember that card, realistic expectations? We can't expect that we are going to be calm because that's not the way that it's designed to be for us. What did Tupac say on that song? He said something like, dang, I can't even think of the Tupac song I'm thinking about. But he basically said that it's set up for you to fail. It's designed for you to fail. You're not supposed to be a happy person. You're supposed to be a working person and supposed to be making money for people. That's the system. But those of us that are opting out of this system, we are part of the change. And that's contributing to the shift that's happening now globally. Because there's so many of us that are saying, no, we don't have to live like that. Our Creator will take care of us. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Even if we have to downsize, there are a lot of people that are downsizing. They don't want these big cars with these car notes. They don't want these houses and all these big houses with all this extra pool and maintenance and all that, which is real crazy to me because people be spending a lot of money for the house with no land. But it's like, you paid $1 million for this house and you ain't got no land. So you have no way to put any food, nothing here. Even if you wanted to build another house on this land, you can't do that. But you paid all the money for the house. So more people are buying land. You'll find that too. People just want to have the land. And they want to have it unrestricted so they can do whatever they want to do with it. Because in some places you can buy the land and they still want to tell you what you got to do with it. It's like, we just want to be free. We want to be free from these raggedy human beings, and we want to be free from all of this control. We just want to live our lives. And there are those of us that are going to do that. That's what we're here to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have our own cities, communities, the same way it used to be, and we're not going to be bothered. We're not going to be bothered. You want to know why? Because the foundation is strong. Before they were building, but they didn't have the alignment with spirit. It wasn't time. Those of us that are hearing this guidance, we have a connection to the source that is very different. We're not going to the church, the mosque, the synagogue, the temple, the preacher, the pastor for somebody to tell us. We got the inside scoop, the connection to the source ourselves. We got it. And we're not afraid of our angelic support team. So we have support in the angelic realm that's going to protect everything that we do. So everything we build is going to last. And we're in alignment. We're not doing this behind the scenes and then living like this in front of everybody else. No. We all in. So why wouldn't it succeed? It's going to succeed. And even if, for example, they try to tear it down or whatever the case may be, they can touch it, but they cannot destroy it because their time is up. There was a time for them to do what they're doing, and the time is up. That's just it. So this is the reason why we'll start to see, oh, it's going to start to get bad. Because those of you who have been through this in your own personal life, you can attest to what I'm saying. When you had to go through your spiritual attacks and you had to go through the bottom and you had to go through all those things, right? There was a time when those negative forces could do certain things and they had their way. Or even with the people, negative people that you had to experience in your life. There was a time that they could get away with doing the things that they did. And they smiled about it, right? They said, oh, I'm getting away with it. And you crying and praying and, wanting everything to get better. Spirit just said, hold on, right? That spirit, hold on, just wait. Don't do no revenge. Don't do nothing. Just wait and focus on me. Do what you know you need to do. Keep working on yourself and just focus on me. Then their time is up. Their time is up. Now it's your time to shine. Now you up. And where are they? Down. And they out. And it's over. So as within, so without. It's the same thing going to happen here in the physical. They had their time to be up. We having our time now to build. Just stay focused and wait. Spirit will always tell us wait. And waiting can take years. When Noah built the ark, it took years. So we have to be patient, and our Creator will give us the patience and resilience to continue to work and do what we're guided to do. Silently, quietly, working, getting that guidance, working with your guides, doing what you need to do. Let them live. Let them breathe. Let them feel like they're doing whatever it is that they are doing. Let them feel like they win and they on top. They got all the power and control. And then when their time is up, it's done. Because it doesn't take much to take them out. They can have all the missiles, the bombs, the this and that, okay, that they want to have. How many angels are protecting this universe? Okay? How many angels do you have protecting you? It doesn't take many. Is the point I'm trying to make. Our Creator, just like our Creator, has created these very powerful dark forces that can do some very damaging things. Our Creator has also created some very powerful beings that are going to protect us. And that's just what they do. And when our Creator says, okay, they're done, they're done. So who's worried about what they're doing? Are we worried more about the dark forces, the negative forces, and what they're doing? Or are we focused on what we need to do? Do we have more faith in the power of darkness or the power of light? Because most people have more power or more thought about the negative. They're not thinking about the positive. They're not thinking about the power of our Creator. But when you get connected and you are in alignment spiritually, Spirit gonna show you. You're gonna see some miraculous things, and you're gonna know it was Spirit. You're gonna know it was our Creator that did that. Yeah. So let them have their time. They can watch you. They can do whatever it is that they want to do. They can't stop you though. They can't stop you though. They cannot. I'm talking to those of you that are at that point of building. If you're being guided to start something, if you're being guided to educate yourself, if you're being guided to heal yourself, you got to do that first before you can get to the point of building. It's levels to this. You do not want to be in this world spiritually disconnected, trying to find somebody to help you. Help me. What should I do? What should I do? That's the reason why I tell you, I'm going to show you. I tell y'all, join spiritual alignment class. I've been saying that every time I come on here. Join us in spiritual alignment class. Some of y'all already in spiritual alignment class. I already told you. You do not want to be in this world disconnected from the source. Within. But there's things that you have to do. There's things that you have to stop doing. What are they? Do you know? Do you need some guidance? You need some help? I'm here, look. Until I'm not. Because how long are we going to be able to connect with each other like this? How long do you think they're going to allow that? I mean, if I had a plan to be destructive, I wouldn't let y'all live either. On my platform? Nope. Boo. You only gonna reach 2 people today. There you go. Okay. That's fine. But we create our own, right? And that's the point of it all. So we don't get upset about the fact that they're taking this or they're doing this and whoever's doing whatever or whatever they have done to us. Let them live. Because they're only going to make us better. And that's the point of it all. That's the point of it all. Look, we got soulmates. Yeah. We all work together. The dark and the light. And when we're not upset about the dark forces and we understand why they exist and why they have the time to exist, then it raises our frequency. But if we're upset about what they do, what they're saying, how they're doing this, okay, even in your own life, I'm talking globally, but even in your own life, people that have hurt you, people that do certain things, you're like, why? Why are you like this? This is how I'm able to keep a high frequency. I understand why they do what they do. I know why they exist. And at the end of the cycle, I always allow that to reign supreme over my feelings. My feelings can change, and I change them. Because my feelings, it's not about what I feel. I'm here to do something. And I need to be in a position to do what I need to do. And it's the same thing for you. You came here to do something. If you get so emotional, you're going to be moved this way and that way. Every time something happens, it's going to take you up and down all over the place. You're not going to be able to do what you came here to do. Ground. Calm yourself. Every day practice this. It's a practice. Calming yourself down. And when these lessons come towards you and people are saying things to you and trying to destroy you and trying to bring you down and trying to do all these things, you have to see it for what it is. This is just an opportunity for you to get stronger and better. Are you using it as an opportunity to become a better person, or are you feeding into it? Nah, you said this, I'm going to say that. Oh, you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. No, because Spirit will say, go on, let them live. Go, let them live. Now, I ain't telling you let nobody put their hands on you, because they ain't going to touch you. They ain't going to touch you. They're not going to touch you. But I'm saying, if they're doing something to try to get a rise out of you, because sometimes people will do that. Sometimes people will just say negative things about you just to get a response. Do you know that? So you could be taking it personal, like, oh, this person is, they're saying mean things about me, and that's not nice. I wouldn't say that about them. Do you know they're just trying to get a response? So did you give it to them? Some women that I'm talking to, they're dealing with these wicked baby daddies out here that are trying to destroy them and trying to destroy the children. And they have to deal with these type of men that are trying to bring them down while they're trying to live their life and take care of the children that they left behind. These men are trying to destroy them. Do you know this man was sent to destroy you? You want him to be a part of your life and a part of your child's life. Do you know that this man is a soulmate that is on your path to destroy you? It could be the same thing if it's a baby mama, wicked baby mama. She crazy. She crazy. Are you giving her the energy? Are you trying to make it work with her and live with her? Would you want to live with bugs? That's how I feel about these people. I'm just telling you how I feel about them, even in the spiritual realm. It's like having stray cats. It's like having bugs. We don't live with bugs, okay? You cannot compromise with a stray cat or a vicious animal that been out in the wild. You try to bring it into your house, a possum, and feed it some of your leftover meatloaf. The meatloaf, the chitlin loaf that you got on the stove. Because you laughing up for real. You want to live with that? It's better if you don't. Sometimes we feel like, oh, well, they should be here. Do you want to live with roaches? Because I'm calling the exterminator on the fools. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you about your cousin Ken. I'm not getting my hand dirty. I'm not smashing no bugs. I'm not arguing with you. I'm going to call the exterminator. And they going to come and take you right away. Far away. And I ain't going to never have to deal with you again. That's how I have peace in my life. I would suggest y'all do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You know? You say, I never thought about it like that. It's real. Some of these people are pests. It's the same in the spiritual realm. These dark forces that people claim, these, whatever they call them. I ain't going to call their name, but y'all know what they call them. They fight every day with these dark forces. Every day talking about these dark forces. They under witchcraft. They under this, and that, and this. They are breathing life into these forces. And the more attention and energy they give these forces, it gives them more life and permission to be in their life. They don't understand that all they have to say is, I don't give you permission to be in my reality. They believe that the person that sent the dark force is stronger than them. So that's why they even have a gateway in their lives. So a lot of times when we under these attacks, spiritually or physically or whatever, it's because we need to tighten up, like I said. So if you have a person, a baby daddy, a baby mama, whoever in your life that's trying to make your life hard, are you trying to feed the bugs? You said, I called my son's dad and asked if he had time to talk about our son. He said no, hung up the phone and blocked. Are you going to call him again? Be honest. Don't lie. Don't lie to your cousin. Are you going to try to reach out to him again? Because Spirit is trying to do you a favor. You don't even see it like that. You think that he is abandoning y'all. He is abandoning his son. He should be there for his son. You don't know that years down the line that you could marry a man that could be the best father for your children. That always wanted sons. Never had none. And you come in with sons and he loves your sons just like they is. But the type of man that he is, he wants a certain type of woman. He don't want a heartbroken, stressed out, sad, depressed. He don't want that type of woman. This man take care of himself. He got a decent career. He's doing well in life. He's, in the community working and, doing all these things. He has a reputation and everybody knows him as being this helper and serving, all these things. This man got it going on. Do you think you going to roll up in there looking like 5 o'clock after work and he gonna be like, oh yeah, come on, give me your hand, let's get married? No, he ain't. He's not. So the best thing you can do is be the best mother you can be for your children. Get yourself together, get your body right, get your mind right, get your hair right, get your skin right. Get yourself together for you. So you can feel good about this body and you can start feeling more confident about yourself. You're going to be a better mother for your sons and you're going to be a better person in this world. Then when you cross paths with a man like that, he going to say, oh yeah, I'm going to take you and all them kids. Okay? Because a man that wants you, he wants you. Period. But that type of man is working on himself and he's becoming successful in life. He's climbing up the ladder. He's evolving. He don't want a woman that he got to drag up the ladder and say, oh, baby, it's going to be okay. No, he don't want that. No. You said, yes, it's true. You said, cousin, you got me in tears. Cousin, you going to make it through it. But when you stop looking back there and start looking up ahead, where you going to go looking through the rearview mirror? Nowhere. You can't go nowhere. That's over with. He was supposed to bring your son. He was supposed to bring him in the world. That was his role. That's it. He's still a soulmate, but that's his only role. But if you expect for him to be the father that you feel like he should be, you're going to break your heart and you're going to break your child's heart. Because now he's going to be feeling like something missing. When a lot of times children, as long as you 100% mom, he ain't even worried about his daddy. I'm telling you what I know. I told y'all already. My oldest son is 23. His dad has been in prison since he was a baby, young. And he's still in prison. So he's not there for him physically. He does what he can for him from where he is. Gonna show up. I don't know how he do it, but he do, okay? But he still doesn't have a relationship with his dad because his dad is in prison. My younger two, their dad was murdered in 2020. None of my children have their father there, okay? But they got me, though. They got me. And with having a mother like me, they got everything they need. I'm telling you that. They not missing nothing. I'm not chasing no man. I'm not chasing their daddy. I don't care what they do because these are my children. They came out of me. These are my children. I'm not looking for no stepdaddy for them. Nothing. I'm going to take care of them myself. And I told them that. Y'all not going to miss nothing in life. And they never have. And I have taught them everything that I know. Just now, I'm working with my son, my oldest son. Teaching him how to get his life together. Get your own car. Get your own things. Be independent. And he's doing it. And I feel good about that as a mother because I'm like, that's me. Of course, Spirit always teaching me. But I did that. 23 years in. Ain't missed a beat. Haven't missed a meal. And I ain't never left him. There's rewards in that. There's a reward for women to take care of children. Just know that. That's why women, when we get old, we have children. We have grandchildren. We having a 100th birthday party. Okay? We got the family around. They pushing us in the wheelchair. And everybody coming to take care of grandma, take care of mama. Okay? Mama need to go to the doctor. We going to pick mama up. Because mama never folded. Your children get older and say, mama, what you need? I got you. Because mama never left. Even when it got dark, even when it got hard, mama still stayed there. But men are dying by themselves. I seen it happen, even with my own dad. I was his only child. He wasn't there for me. And he was in a whole nother state. I couldn't get to where he was. And he didn't have anybody else there. This is what men don't understand. They don't know that, though. And they ain't supposed to know. But I'm telling you how it's working. They feel like they're doing something because they're like, oh, I don't want to be a part of this child's life. But when they're not able to take care of themselves no more, they can't walk no more, they can't talk to the nurse, they didn't have a stroke, they didn't have a heart attack, they going to need somebody to come there and be there for them. They done dogged out all the women, the children that was theirs, they done turned their back on them, and ain't nobody going to be there for them. Then they end up having to exit out of here by themselves. So while they young and they can run the streets, they like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run through this one, run through that one. Okay, they can just do that. But when they get to their 60s and 70s, nobody there. It's a fact. You say you hear me. It's a fact. So take care of your children. Spirit gave them to you. Spirit don't want them children around them. I'm telling you. And I ain't got nothing bad to say about my baby daddies. Look, baby daddies, they were not perfect. I told y'all what it was. But obviously, it was better that they didn't have an impact on my children and that it was all me. Because when I look at my children now, every person that encounters one of my children, they always say how good my children are. Every person. From the oldest down to the youngest. Neighbors, teachers, anybody. Anybody. They say, we love your kids, Ken. They so good. He's so sweet. She's so sweet. They so respectful. That's me. That's me. So take ownership. Them your children. They all yours. They all yours. And the better you get as a person, the better they are going to get. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. That's all me. That's me. Yep, you said that's me. That's all me. For every single mother, take them. They're yours. They're yours. You know? Because we have to live with what we did too. It's cool. I'm going to take mine. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I was perfect. I didn't have a good selection, okay? I grew up in Kansas City. What was I gonna get? A lawyer, a doctor, a street pharmacist? That's all we had, okay? So it is what it is. Was I married? No, okay? Just doing what we do, right? Dating, relationship, okay? That's what everybody do. But I learned, no. That's the reason why our creator says you get married, you wait. Develop yourself. Get yourself together. Get into your purpose. Do what you need to do for yourself first. But it was too late for me. I've been going through this since I was 17 years old. That's why I can speak on it. I've been through the darkness of it. I know what it feels like to have your son come to you and say, why my daddy didn't come pick me up like he said he was going to come do? Why he didn't do that? That's painful. It's painful. But make a promise to them like I made a promise to mine. And you ain't going to give up on them once you do it. I promise you. Tell them. I know your daddy didn't come. I know he said he was supposed to do that. And I know he rejected you. He didn't want to answer the phone. He didn't want to talk to you. No problem. But you're going to always have me. And I'm promising you that you're going to have the best mom you could ever have. And you ain't going to miss out on nothing. And keep your promise to him. My children, they're proud of me. The mother that I am now, they all say I am proud of you. Because they seen the mother that I was and the woman that I am now. So let them witness your transformation. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. You said yes. You said I get that a lot too. Congratulations, job well done. Yes. So you know what I mean. Do your part. We're just bringing humans into the world, okay? They're here. However they get here, they're here. There's no perfect, we're going to get married. Okay, people who want to do perfect things, it's just like, they're kind of weird a little bit because I don't think they understand how life works, you know? They didn't get here in a perfect circumstance, so I don't know why they think that this perfection exists here, but okay, whatever. There's no perfection. We just get here. And as children, we all have to go through tough experiences. And I tell my children this too. Them not having their dad and their dad passing and all the things that they've had to go through, I explain to them at their age, you have to know that life is not perfect for you. You're going to have some hard times. You're going to go through these experiences. But every experience is going to be used for the greater good. You may not understand it right now, but you will one day. And I tell my sons, I just told my son this yesterday, because he's doing so well. The things that I'm teaching him about, life and experience and things like this, he takes it and just runs with it. That's just how he is. And I said, everything that you know and everything that you've been through, you just make a promise to me that you're going to help some other boys too. Because there's a lot of young guys out there, especially young black guys, that need support, and no men are in the position to help them. They're not qualified. They don't have the strength. It's how I see it. Because there are a lot of women helping young girls. There are a lot of women, who give back and do these things. But you don't see a lot of men that are saying, you know what, I'm going to help these young boys. You don't see that a lot. You don't see it a lot. Because they can only focus on what they focus on, I guess. Focus on themselves, whatever. But I told my sons, and even my youngest son, help these young boys. Don't leave them out there like that, because they need help too. You're going to have help. Your sons are going to have help. Right when you need it, Spirit is always going to send you some help, and you're going to know it's Spirit. It may not be the baby daddy. That's what I'm saying. It may not be him. But you're going to always get it. It might even be some resources. You might even get a check you didn't expect. You might, whatever it is, you're going to get everything you need. I'm telling you. Your children might be small. My children are older now. But when they were small and I was going through that separation and relocating and doing all that, I did it on my own. But every time we needed something, we had it. And I became successful after I stopped worrying about their dad and being with him and making it work and all. When you let that go, look, when you release that, you're going to be all right. But you got to forgive yourself. You got to forgive him and let it go. You know what, cousin? Just yesterday, look, at the bottom of the deck. There you go. Worth the wait. There it is. I'm just telling you what's further on down the line. Don't even think about it, okay? Don't even think about it. We're going to put this over here to the side. You just focus on yourself and do what you're doing for yourself. But I was thinking about this yesterday, and I was saying that I want to start doing lives and reaching out to single moms because I know it's so many single moms. And it's not enough support for us. We don't really have support because it's always looked at like, you know, we're the worst people in the world because we have children and we're not married. And it's like, if we were waiting for marriage, then there wouldn't even be no people for real. You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking that I want to start doing a support group or something for single moms because, like I said, it's not enough support, and we do need that. And I feel like the support we need is from each other. It's going to come from each other. It's going to come from us helping us. Because waiting for other people to understand us and know what we going through, and they don't understand what we go through. Only we can understand that pain. And as women, we've been going through it for many years. We've been going through this. This ain't a new thing that the man can just run off and leave the children and leave the woman and just do whatever he want to do. And then we left holding the bag, and it's all our fault. And our only crime is loving a man more than we loved ourselves, believing in his lies and what he was saying, believing that one day he was going to be this or do this or that, and then he never did. Or he never grew up. So now we got to grow up and be responsible for everything because he gets a pass not to. That's over too. I'm telling you that. That's over too. They had their time. And I've been telling you that since I came back too, right? Yeah. I'm telling you. They better be careful. They better be careful. Because Spirit's not playing no more. It's over. It's over with. Ain't no more having babies and leaving babies. That's for women too. It's over with. If you have a child, you take care of the child. You take care of the mother of that child, and you stay with that family. That's how it goes. And that's how it's going to go. Men are just going to be suffering. They're going to be suffering. That's why I told you, ladies, protect yourself. Don't think that all these men want to be your friend and want to be with you and all that. No. Some of them don't like you. They don't like the fact that you had the strength to do what you can do, and they don't. That's real. That's very real. You have the strength to hold on and to endure, and when things get hot and heavy, they run. They don't like that. You said, I salute all the single moms that are out here doing it. They don't give y'all enough credit for real. Nope. We're the bad people in the world. When we're the ones who, sometimes we didn't even choose the situation. It's like, what can we do? And then sometimes you don't even know that this man is like this until after you have a child with him. You believe that this man loves you when he say he loves you. Why would you not believe him? You believe that you have a baby with him, he's going to help you. Why would he not? But they can decide, no, I don't want to take care of that child. No, I don't want you. And be done with it and just walk away with no conscience about it. None. We cannot do that because our children are looking at us, Mama, I'm hungry. Mama, I need some clothes. School about to start. I need some new shoes. I need a haircut. I need my hair done. My friends are getting ready to go to Waters Park or Water Blast. I want to go. Can you give me $10? We don't get to say, no, I don't want to deal with that. We can't do them like the man just say, that's her problem. That child's her problem. When the seed came out of him, he still can walk away and say, that's her problem, ain't my problem. And be on a date. Have the nerve and the audacity to be out dating and having more of the sex. That's why a lot of women are being guided to stop sleeping with men. A lot of women are being turned off. I'm talking about spiritually. They don't have the desire to be with a man because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You give them your time, you give them your body, you give them your energy, you give them your love. You believe that they really are honest, and they're a bunch of liars. A lot of them are liars. And then if you get pregnant, it's your fault somehow because you believe that they loved you. This is getting old. That's what I'm saying. It's getting very old. This has been going on for a long time. This ain't just start happening with us in our generation. No, a lot of us came from single mothers too. The father was in and out. He was doing whatever he wanted to do. Mama couldn't do that. So we're going to have to be there for each other, ladies. Y'all see how riled up I get about that? I get a little riled up about that because I just feel like it's not fair. And there's no laws to protect us. I mean, what can we do? You can go to child support court, but if he's getting paid under the table or if he's not working or whatever the case may be, then that's not going to help you either. You go to child support and get a $5 check every month. What's that going to do? Nothing. But you know what we do? We make it work. We do what we need to do. We do what we need to do. And become the best mothers that we need to be. And our children become better than we were. That's what it is. You say, yep, it's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. But it's okay. Spirit is protecting us. We just have to listen. Okay? Listen. Turn them listening ears on. Because if we don't, then we'll be learning the same lesson over and over again. Get the lesson and go on with it. Okay, let's pull one last card and then we're going to be out of here. Because I've been on here for a long time. Look, this says birth and the vision. Okay, so this is, like I was saying, ooh, mother issues. Ooh. Spirit. Here we go. Yeah, the teacher. So while we're on the subject of talking about parenting and mothering, remember that a lot of the men, this is what I'm hearing, a lot of the men that we're dealing with, that we're dating, they have these mother issues. Because the same thing that they're doing, their dad did it to them. And they dad did it to them. And just because the man has a dad doesn't mean that he was a good dad or the best dad or the best teacher. It could have made him worse. So a lot of these men are dealing with issues, mother and father issues. So this is why Spirit is saying to focus, okay? Focus your attention on what Spirit is giving you, because there's some assignment that you have. This is a vision, okay? See how Spirit put something in this woman. There's something in you that has to be developed. But if you get stuck in relationships and all of this other stuff that's going on, then what's in you, it's like, what they say, like you stunt the growth. Whatever it is that Spirit is trying to bring forth through you, it can't come through you because you're holding on to the experiences of being with these people. So it's time to let go. Look, there it is. Self-care day. There it is, cousin. That's the best way to get connected spiritually. Start taking care of yourself. Make time. You have time. Like I was saying, even if it's just doing your toes, doing your nails, washing your clothes, fold them up, get you a nice nightgown, get you a new pair of house shoes, which I just got me a new pair of house shoes, Kevin. I mean, it be the little things for me. I just got me a new pair of leopard print house shoes with the little strap going across. Talking about sliding around. Oh, and they got like a little. I ain't gonna say this because it's gonna make me sound 40. I ain't gonna say it. Okay, I'm saying. It got like a little orthopedic sole. Is that what it's called? With the little cushion on the inside and the little. Girl, I put them house shoes on. I felt like I was on the cloud. I said, oh, okay. Maybe I need to get me some Teddos. But I definitely got them house shoes, okay? Yes. Go buy yourself something nice, even if it's something simple like that. Get yourself a new robe. And I'm going to tell you a trick about the robe. Put the robe in the dryer, okay? After you get out the shower and everything, or you take your shower, you get dressed, put the robe in the dryer, okay? Put your little fabric sheet in there and put it in the dryer. And then once you get out the shower, put your robe on. It's a warm hug. Stuff like that, okay? Just take care of yourself. It can be something small. Because, children, when you're raising children, they take everything. So you got to give to them. But you have enough to do something for you. I don't care what it is. Buy yourself a new shirt. Like you were saying, go get your brows done, lashes done. Well, I don't really lashes, but get you a new mascara. Something. It can be $10. It don't matter. Get something for yourself. It could be a fingernail polish, clip them toes, soak them toes, paint them toes, okay? Do it for yourself. You say, I love a good robe. Me too. Get you a big fluffy mama robe too. Okay? Make yourself happy. You can do that. You can do that right here. Self-care. You got to remember yourself though. If you put everybody else before you, or if you feel like, no, I don't deserve it and they can have it all, they can't have it all. You need something for yourself. You need something for yourself. That's real. You said, yes, the little things matter. They do matter. You said, I was just talking about my toes earlier. Definitely need to get them done. Thank you, cousin. Need to get them done. Hey, Queen. Hey, cousin. Hey, my cousin. Yeah, cousin, go get them toes done. Or do them yourself. Cousin, I got me some, they have these little tea tree, tea tree salt crystals? I don't know. I got them off Amazon. They are so good. They are so good. And if you don't have no bath soaking thing, that's okay. Use your bathtub. Put your warm water in your bathtub. Sit on the side of the bathtub. Put your feet down in there. And yeah, soak your toes. Soak your feet. That's good to release stress too. Especially with salt. It'll pull that energy right out. After you take your bath or whatever, just sit on the side of the tub and soak your feet and clip your toes, file them up, and paint them. And get you a nice, thick, creamy lotion. Just massage them toes, girl. Take care of yourself, okay? You'll be fine. In no time, you won't be thinking about no man. Unless he massage your toes. Honestly, you said love, peace, and healing in unity. God's gift and sent you are a key player. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. You said I have to look them up. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, cousin. Those bath, or it's 4 foot soak. It says body too, but I don't think I'll put it on my body because there's some thick crystals. But they smell real minty. Put them in the hot water and put your feet down in there and just let your feet soak. You can do it when you get off from work. Do it on your rest day when you off. Take care of yourself. Forget these men. They want to dog us out. Okay? Not all y'all, okay? Men is watching. I ain't talking about all y'all. But it's a lot of them out here. You don't know which one is which. So, ain't nobody got time. Okay? Take care of yourself. And if you do meet somebody, just be his friend, Get to know him. And don't be by yourself with him. Treat him like he the plague. Treat that man like the plague. What you say? Say it from over there. Over there. Don't get too close. Don't get too close. Okay? Thank you, because you laughing up for real, baby. I am nervous. Do you hear me? I have been single for a long time. I am scared. Men, I love y'all, but I don't care. I'm down here running and trying to flirt and be with a man and all popping the breast out, trying to be with a man. Baby, I'm trying to be out the way. I don't know what kind of man you are. You might be a vicious monster. And I told my inner child I was going to protect her. And I definitely told my children I'm going to protect them. So, I'm nervous. You never know. Spirit always tell me don't be scared. I ain't scared, like that. It's like, men, I love men. As long as it's cool. Like, we just, like that. But when they start giving you them eyes, they be looking at you. They be like, They be looking at you like, like you a fresh piece of meat. I'm like, you don't want me. You don't want me, just me. Take her. Get her. Because y'all laughing up for real. Treat them like that. Okay? You can treat them like that. Don't be treating them like they the one. Because, a lot of times we be feeling like that. Like they the one. You don't know. You don't know what kind of person this is. Okay, cousin. I love y'all. I'm going to get off here because I'm pretty sure we've been on here for 2 hours today. I'm pretty sure. I think I might start doing some lives on the other TikTok. So make sure y'all follow both of the TikTok channels. The other one is I Am Marie Moses on TikTok. So follow that. For all of you that are here on TikTok, let me get my gloss right. Make sure that y'all follow me over to YouTube for all the live replays at I Am Marie Moses. For all of you that are watching on YouTube, all my cousins, make sure y'all come over to TikTok and follow both of the TikToks. I Am Marie Moses and Lighthouse Women's Wellness. It could be Living Holistically with Can. You'll see it as that, but either way, you'll find it. So make sure you follow both of those channels because I go live on TikTok and then the replays will be on YouTube. Let me see what else I need to say. Oh, join us in spiritual alignment class. I'm going to tell you that every time. Make sure you join us in spiritual alignment class. Work on yourself. If you feel like you want to take better care of yourself, you want to be disciplined, you want to be more consistent, you want to be a better woman overall, join us in spiritual alignment class because I will help you to do that. Okay? Sometimes we need a little guidance. We don't always know what to do. Spirit taught me. I'm going to tell you what Spirit had told me. Y'all see me. I done lost 70 pounds. Look different. Hair on. Okay. I didn't do this on my own. Spirit had told me. Okay. I had heard what to do. And then I had heard to help other women who want to do the same. So that's what I'm here to do. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the love. Thank you for you men's out there. We do love you men's. We do. But, and not more than we love ourselves. Not anymore. That's over. That is over. Okay? All right, let me go. Take care of yourself. That's what I want to say. Take care of yourself. Take care of your children. Stay out the way. Mind your business. Follow Spirit. All right? Not the man. Follow Spirit. And when it's time, you'll get the love that you deserve. Not just from a man, but from people in your life. And I feel like that's a message for men too. The love that you deserve, you will get it. But it's after you taking care of yourself, okay? So make sure you do that. All right. I love y'all. Let me go get myself together because it's 4:30 and I haven't even ate yet. Thank you. Thank you for the love, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.